Hi, I'm Michael Dunlavey. I'm here in Blue Line Arts in Roseville, California, where I'm currently having an exhibit of my 37 watercolors. Again, I always work from my own photographs in my paintings, and sometimes I combine them, and there might be 2 or 3 photographs that I use as influence. My greatest influence was my father, Edward Dunlavey. He was a civil engineer by trade, but he also was a very good watercolorist. And I learned how to paint by just watching him as a young child. And he later owned a gallery in the Crossroads Shopping Center, and also a gallery that he built in Bodega Bay. This was a painting I just did recently, and I wanted to do a salute to Christina's World by Andrew Wyeth. So obviously I don't have a figure in there, but this is a 1931 Plymouth, and it was a photo I took some 20 years ago, and then I flopped it, and I made sure that I put the steering wheel on the correct side, so it's not an English car. This particular piece is based on a photograph that I took. It's an old color slide over 50 years ago when I was on leave in Japan from the US Navy, and I was on a famous destroyer, USS Turner Joy. In this particular case, these are pawn boats that were in Tokyo, and I liked the grid that it formed, and what's different about this is how I painted it. This is way before doing any masking. This is all thin black line work, and then I filled in the colors by hand. And this was probably one that was fairly quick compared to how I do it today. But I like the limited palette, and I like the juxtaposition of the boats. This particular old truck, it's a 52 Chevy, was parked in front of an artist's studio in Santa Barbara. And he was a total character. So he collected old pickup truck doors and that had lettering on it. So Rollins Weed Control was one of his doors that was laying around the studio. And so I took the lettering off that and put it on his truck, which he had defiantly parked in a no parking zone. And so this painting is called No Parking. I like to paint old things that are about ready to collapse, like an old barn or a ship that's ready to sink into the sea, or an old rusty car that's on its last wheels. These are things that are all going to pass from our lives, and I like to kind of record it. And so if you like those kinds of things, I invite you to come down to Blue Line Arts and take a look.